It's the Freestyle Universe radio show on EmberRadioLive.com. What up? Yes, Freestyle Universe is back here on EmberRadioLive.com. We've been on a bit of a hiatus. We've had a few glitches here and there. You know how it goes. Some technical difficulties. Oh my goodness, this particular episode was supposed to air on Thanksgiving, but, you know, things happen. Whatever. I have Thanksgiving things I wanted to tell you, and then hope you all enjoyed your holiday. I know we're going towards Christmas now, but I hope you all did have a good gobble day. Delicious, of course, was busy with her wonderful kids and family in the Bronx. Not the Bronx, New Jersey. I was in the Bronx, duh. I went to the Bronx, and I had a wonderful time in Brooklyn first. You know, running around, doing the Thanksgiving thing. Beautiful people. I have to acknowledge them. Always made me feel like a part of the family. Was definitely in contact with my own wonderful family. And, you know, it was a wonderful freestyle Thanksgiving. Anyways, I hope you all are enjoying the holidays, getting your last minute shopping in, and that you all are blessed and you know, have plans to celebrate in it whatever way you want to. Some of us like to be by ourselves during that time. Others, I know it's a big thing to be with your loved ones, but however way you enjoy doing what you got to do and stuff, I'm all for it. Right now, I'm going to give you a little treat. Here is the wonderful Rhea with Endless Thoughts.
How is it want some more and more. Hey, sexy lady, you off my mind. You look so good, I think I can have you one more time. My heart is yearning, girl. Oh, girl, you know that I can never get enough of your love. Don't leave me, girl. Don't leave me now. Don't you ever go away. Don't leave me, girl. Don't leave me now. Baby, please don't go. Don't leave me, girl. Don't leave me now.
that last track was by the wonderful Noel. Noel needs no introduction. You know, the Silent Morning guy, of course. Love him, love him, love him. Thinking, I know he was writing a book at one point. He mentioned that to me. It's like a sci-fi type of thing. I don't know if he's ever finished. I had to ask him next time I see him. I saw him not so long ago, actually, at the Fever Records event. But we love Noel. Of course, we've had him on the show before in past seasons and stuff. It's about time we had him on again. But I want to go back to the whole thing of what I wanted to say around the Thanksgiving holiday and stuff like that, you know. And if I don't get it out now, I want to put it out at least once a year. So some things that I'm thankful for. Definitely been grateful and thankful that I'm able to live this dream in the freestyle music world, and that I went for it. I'm grateful that I took the courage to go for what I wanted to do, and that it's been received pretty well. I'm definitely grateful for the music for being an inspiration of the dream, and I'm definitely grateful for all of the wonderful relationships that I have, and I'm definitely grateful for our wonderful producer Pablo on EmberRadioLive.com, who, you know, does such great work. Who, you know, I mean, if you can make me sound good, you've got to be good. So we're very grateful for that, thankful for that, and right now I'm going to go into a track by a wonderful young lady that we had on the show so many episodes back. Her name is Susan Santiago. I'm very impressed by her. Here's her track, Return to Me. That was Susan Santiago with "Return to Me," brought to you by the wonderful. It's a double dose of trouble there, huh? It's these producers that we've heard so much about. You know, how many people in the world could say they got twins that are doing their thing? You know, you hear about them all the time. I got them. I'm gonna find out all about these reclusive guys who are making the music, making it happen. You know, making all that magic. I got you, the Santana twins. How you doing?
How's everything? I hope you guys are doing good, and thank you for inviting me onto your show.
You know, now I say you are producers and everything, but you know, I know you have, you know, this background, and yeah, what would you say? How would you describe yourselves? Producers, editors, mixers, DJs. You know,
one of the benefits of actually being a twin who actually has a twin who also does the same thing he does. We've been able to venture out into, we started as DJs. From there, we progressed into production and writing. Then we became engineers because we wanted to get a certain sound to our music. And we ventured off into different genres, hip hop. A lot of people don't know, but we used to do a lot of hip hop. We actually used to engineer for Jam Master Jay. And we recorded in a lot of top hip-hop studios in New York. And when I tell you that we recorded 50 Cent, Onyx, Rod Digger, Inspector Deck, Cool G Rap. When I say everybody under the sun, we recorded a lot of people under the sun. But we always had our true heart and love is freestyle, because we grew up with that. We're going to the clubs. And we never forgot about that. And we had started our actual production chops were in the freestyle vein, and that was when we were asked to produce Susan Santiago. So that Susan Santiago, it goes way back, which was Open Up Your Heart. It was the first album we did with her. That was actually our first production credit.
And then you also did the whole Freestyle Fresh Kids. If all you collectors out there, they did the Freestyle Fresh Kids. Now, how did that project come about?
Well, what happened was Susan is from Buffalo, and once we finished that project, and we got a lot of acclaim for that, and a lot of the DJs loved the work we did with Eddie Frente and Wilson Yepes. They actually were so gracious enough to come in on the production with us, because we didn't have the studio at the time. We found a friend of ours, invested in the studio so we can produce, and which was in Buffalo, and we decided to work with the up-and-coming acts and people who aspire to want to actually come out with some nice records. So we started soliciting and looking for young talent in the Buffalo area, and hence we were able to come out with Freestyle Fresh Kids Volume 1. And everybody that is on that album is from the Buffalo, Rochester area.
But, going back to the Susan Santiago thing, and just to mention, you guys are from Queens.
Yes. We are actually we were born in the Bronx, and we live in Queens. So we were back in those days. A lot of the guys or production that were kind of well known were from Queens, especially the editors, because we do edit also. We actually learned from Albie Nieves, who lived 2 blocks away. He's the same guy who taught Omar Santana. And we're good friends, and we're also good friends with Juan Cater from the Blade Runners, and it was like a small circle. So we actually know like the majority of the editors, Steve Chip Chop, we went to the same school, Ray Rock, a lot of from the Blade Runners, a lot of those guys, believe it or not, they're all from Queens, so everybody kind of knew each other. And what happened there was my mother actually wanted us to go to college. So she made us take a whole total different route, as opposed to the route that all my friends were taking, which was producing and DJing. And we continued to DJ, but we were doing it in college, and we were kind of away from the scene. So it kind of like put a dent on our entry into the industry via production and songwriting. And one little funny thing was when we actually went to college. I'm just remembering now. Al Pizarro had an Anthony White. They did a record with this girl called Sandy. And this is how funny how everybody's intertwined in the freestyle industries from back in the day. Mm-hmm. My cousin, Willie Bermudez, who helped Mikey Gomez write Tear Shed, and he ended up eventually marrying Sandy, who went to college with me. And Sandy was in one of my dance classes. I was in one of her dance classes. She knew I was a DJ and stuff, and she asked if I could be one of her dancers, and she had twin dancers. So we actually danced for her. And she had a really, really nice record. It was called Into My Life You Came. And I think I'm going to reach out one day to Al Bizarro and ask him if I could redo that record, because it was a nice record. She had a beautiful voice. But at that time, her husband was a little, one of those tough guys to get along with, in the sense that he didn't really want her to venture off into the music industry. But that was actually our first foray into the freestyle industry, and that was as dancers. And let me tell you something: if you thought we were nice in production, we were nasty. We were bad at dancing. We were twins. So when people looked at us on stage, they were like, what the hell? These guys are incredible. And we did a show one time where Roman Ricardo was DJing at 1018. And I remember I wore a white shirt. My brother wore a black shirt. And then he wore white pants. I wore black pants. And we did some incredible moves. We had some incredible choreography. And everybody was like, oh, my God, this girl's going to make it big. But like anything, the husband got into that, and he stopped her from actually progressing. But that was, I guess, first hint at that we wanted to be part of the industry. So that's just a little side note. I just remember now that I'm talking to you guys. It's funny.
Well, I know that you also are, back in those days, you were affiliated somewhat with Rihanna Page as well. Well,
the Rihanna Page is actually married to the guy. His name is a good friend of ours, Eddie Frente. Paul is his production name. He did a lot of her stuff, and he is the one who we did the Susan Santiago album with, and we actually learned how to produce from him. He gave us a lot of guidance, and he basically showed us how kind of had an idea how equipment worked, but he actually showed us song arrangement and chords and melodies and stuff like that, because we would write these songs and we did them with the melodies. We didn't really know what they were, but we evolved, and like anything, we learned. And as time went by, we got better and better, and we started doing a little bit more ourselves. And then we became a self-contained unit where my brother and I, one would be stronger in one part, and the other one would specialize in another part. So if I did the percussion, my brother would do the keys. And that's how we basically fed off each other. And it's always good to have an actual partner, because you're always going to take the song in a different direction as opposed to just being a single producer. You're always going to, as a single producer, you can do it. A lot of guys do it. But having that built-in mechanism where you actually have ideas to bounce off of somebody, and just that unexpected ingredient that they might hit a different key or come up with a different melody or take the melody somewhere else, it's always nice, because it always keeps everything different.
Now, a lot of us collectors, and this is including me, know that there was supposed to be a Freestyle Fresh Kids Volume 2 that would have come out, and I know that you guys did the whole thing and then you didn't release it for us. I mean, what was up with that?
Right. Well, this is. I'm going to tell you the actual truth story about that. We recorded that. My brother and I, at that point, we decided we wanted on this second album, we wanted to write we wrote all the songs. We usually write most of the songs we work with our artists, but that one particular, we produced it and we wrote it ourselves. That was in our own studio. Time had passed, and we were working, and we actually started buying equipment, and we got our studio up to the point where we could actually put out some quality stuff. Problem was, we actually wired the studio ourselves. Doing that, we made an error on one of the mixers, which resulted in there's a phase problem in some of the songs. So when you hear it in stereo, it's not a problem. But when you hear it in mono, a lot of the music cancels out. So you'll just hear drums and vocals, and you'll be like, well, what happened? I can kind of hear faintly some keyboards or some synthesizers, but they're not there. But the minute you hear it in stereo, they're there. And knowing how most nightclubs are wired in mono, we didn't want to take the chance that the DJ would have been turned off by the sound, and we decided to shelf the project for a while until we could actually fix the problem. 10 years later, we actually found a solution, and we're actually working on fixing the phase problem in Freestyle Fresh Kids 2. But let me tell you something. That one, when people hear it, they're like, wow. Somehow, a couple of copies did leak. I believe you're one of the guys that might have a copy of that album.
I wish.
But that's okay. It's okay. You know, my brother and I are not the type that we get mad. You know, we do the music for the fans, and we like to let people hear our stuff. And we always welcome criticism, be it good or be it bad. We kind of like prefer the bad because that helps us improve. We just did a remix right now, Amy Torrey. We heard the record originally and we liked it, but we told her, we actually reached out to her and said, listen, we love your record, but we have a different twist on it. We hear it a different way. We like to do a remix, and she was gracious enough to re-record the vocals for us. She wrote a second verse, and then I asked her if I could write a third verse of Amp, because we took Christian out of that record. Not really any reason in particular, but the way we heard the song was with just her singing it, and we just took it in a whole total different area. And we did a very, very hardcore freestyle, like new school. I mean, it's almost at the edge of hip hop. And some of the hardcore freestyle fans who are true to the old school, they weren't as receptive to it. But we already knew that. We have a bunch of guys on our committee that we actually send stuff out to before we actually release any records. And the hardcore ones, they didn't like it. They were like, the record's good, but I don't like it. And they would give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10. But the ones that were a little more open to the new school with the hip hop beat and the percussion, especially, that actual remix has live horns in it. And we wanted to we always like to try something new and push the boundaries of what people consider freestyle. And being infused by Latin culture, we wanted to put some brass and some lively horns in that remix. And we got a lot of kudos from a lot of guys who are like, wow, this is incredible. This is, this is hard edge. This is something new. It's a new style. And that's just what we like to do. We like to always try to keep stuff interesting. And the Amy Torrey is out, and we'll see what happens. It just came out last Friday, I think it was. Last Friday, like Saturday, and we're getting a lot of good feedback from it. I'm hoping that the old school heads will warm up to it, and it's one of those records that once you listen to it and you're like, wow, you know what? I really like the drums, and they're different. It's not the same style. It's something different. It's not what I'm used to hearing the Santanas do, but I'm willing to accept it, and that's what we're kind of hoping for. That'll eventually, in about 2 weeks, everybody will be in the same page and say, you know what? That's a groundbreaking record or remix. We'll accept it.
Well, right now, I'm going to go back to your Freestyle Fresh Kids Volume 2. You were so gracious enough to give us a little piece of that. We're going to play for the audience right now, Tara, Separate Ways, and we'll come right back with our interview with the Santana Twins.
Thank you. Sounds good.
That was the bomb. I'm so grateful that you allowed us to share that. Now, when is this Freestyle Fresh Kids Volume 2 going to be out for everybody to get a copy of? And how can we get a copy of that?
Okay, Freestyle Fresh Kids 2 is slated to come out, I would think, sometime around March of next year. It's just that we have so many projects on our plate right now, and we actually are slotted with records to come out every 3 weeks, with some dubs and some remixes in between. But we're already booked all the way up until June of next year with releases that we're planning to put out.
And I know that you guys have done so many things in other genres of music and across the board. You know, you can go over that a little bit. I'm going to take it back to freestyle, but you've covered a lot of other stuff here.
Oh yeah. We right now, actually, believe it or not, we under our we have different pseudonames, or production names, and we're actually just released on Saturday. We released a under the moniker of the Tune Raiders, which is the name we use for our urban Latin urban productions. And we have this incredible artist. She's a hip-hop artist in Colombia, and she is 18 years old. And when I tell you that she puts every male rapper that I know in Spanish to shame, she is incredible. And we just released a record. It's called Mírame, and her name is Dali. We also are doing EDM in Spanish, and that is under the moniker of Kings from Queens. And we actually decided to take a different route with that, because most of the Latin countries, they love EDM, but they're listening to these English lyrics. And we said, you know what? Why not just do a straight-up EDM track with Spanish lyrics? So we sat down and we wrote a couple of songs. We actually got a couple of really incredible singers. As everyone knows, my brother and I really like to work with real singers. And I don't put it in a bad way. I like to put it in a good way, because with a powerful singer, you can do so much more, because their voice is an instrument, and you get more creative, and you can actually play that vocal as an instrument, and you can get so much more out of it than you can with someone who's still in training and still up and coming and still has a little power and finding certain keys and hitting that mark. And we actually have a girl, her name is Shadia Abdallah, and she was actually on The Voice in Colombia. And when I tell you that this girl is incredible, and we're gonna make a mark on that. We're gonna release probably a whole EDM album in Spanish, progressive, electro, straight up the music everybody's used to in EDM, just with Spanish lyrics. And it's gonna come out hopefully towards the summertime. And we got some hip hop in New York. One of our artists is just did a feature film with Johnny Guizamo and a bunch of other well-known Latin actors. And we're doing the soundtrack, and that's another album in Spanish hip-hop that's going to be coming out actually sometime next summer. So we've been very busy. Aside from just the freestyle stuff, which we love, and we do it more for the love of it, we are very busy in the hip-hop and the R&B and all those other genres. We keep ourselves busy.
You're just taking over the world, and I like that. You know, there's nothing I admire more than a person or people who really go for it. They follow their dreams. That you're passionate. You use their talents. You share them with the world. Going back to the freestyle, I know you have a lot of upcoming projects, including one that's the Santana Twins. Could you go over a bit of the things that you have coming out for all the freestyle lovers out there that we can look forward to?
Yeah. Okay. So the next record that actually is going to be released is Jasmine. She's on Freestyle Fresh Kids Volume 1 and 2, and we actually put out a single with her, Justify. But we actually have her fourth single coming out, and it's supposed to be out this weekend or the early part of next week. And then after that, we're going to take a little break from original stuff. We're actually going to pay some respect and thank you to the DJs who have honored and have played and patronized our stuff and played it, and they supported us. So we asked a whole bunch of DJs from around the United States and South America and Puerto Rico to pick a dub that they liked from back in the day, and we're going to redub it. So it's the Santana Twins present the 12 dubs of Christmas. So from December 25th, December 25th to January 5th, we're going to re-release a redub of a classic record. Macho Mozart, I know is one of them. Yo MC, he actually, another producer who we like, is really up-and-coming producer. He's actually been around for a while. I think it's Let the Music Play on that one, or Give Me Tonight. He sent us the production on that, so we're going to redub that. Chrissy Aisi, we're going to redub that. And what we're doing is we're just going to give it a little twist. We're not going to go as crazy as we went with the whole redux on the Judy Torres, which we didn't mention, but I'll mention it now. We did a redux of Judy Torres, and that we're getting a lot of good feedback from that, and that's out actually on SoundCloud also, so you can hear that. We are doing a record with Nick Cologne and Pose, a duet, and that one we actually have Chris Barbosa doing co-production on that, so we're actually doing a collabo with him. And we're also doing a couple other reduxes. I can't tell you which ones, but let's say there's a TKA record around there, and there's a Sapphire record around there. So expect a lot of stuff from us, and we're gonna top that off with the culmination of Santana Twins and Friends. We actually reached out to a whole bunch of producers, and we're going to be doing records with them. Producers that we grew up with and we knew for a while. Ray Serrano. So look out for Clave Rocks. We're going to do a remix of that. We're going to do some original production with him. Roma Ricardo, Albert Cabrera, Carlos Barros, Ray Rock. So we're reaching out to a lot of the producers that we knew. Edwin Ramos. So you name it, and they're going to be on the album, and we're going to put out some quality stuff, and that's going to be towards the second half of next year. That album's going to come out, and that's going to be top-notch stuff. I mean, just the names I've told you right now, with the names I told you, you kind of got to figure it's going to be some high-power stuff.
Yeah, and, I'm going to put this out there a little bit. We've talked, you and I, and stuff, and you know that I'm putting together, or attempting to put together, a group of fresh young girls, as a girl,
right,
like the new Sweet Sensation, cover girls, like that, along that genre. And what did you tell me that if I get the right girls, what we're gonna do?
I told you, if you could find 3 nasty, and I mean when I mean nasty, not in a bad way, I'm talking about some good-looking vocalists, the whole package. You put a girl group together, my brother and I will give you a song, we'll produce it, we'll give you a top record, and it'll be on GP, because that's something my brother and I were thinking about venturing off into, but we are so busy, it's hard for us to even try to find talent. Most of our schedule, I said, is so backed up. But if you find the group, my brother and I will give you a hit record. I guarantee you that.
Excellent. So we're going to do this. All you out there, we know that Freestyle Universe is looking for the next big girl group, and we got the people backing us up. Going back to the Santana Twins, I want them to know how they're going to be able to follow you. How can they follow you in social media and all this great stuff you're doing? How can they purchase the music?
Okay, they can follow us on Facebook. We have Santana Twins. If they just Google, they could Google Santana Twins, and they'll probably show the Facebook page will show up. We're also on SoundCloud. We do put up the majority of our stuff. We don't really charge for it. We like to just put it out there. And if you look for SoundCloud, you look for Santana Twins on SoundCloud.com, you will find remixes we've done there for Arabian Nights and for Tony Moran. We did the Amy Torrey, the Judy Torres is up on there, as well as original stuff with the Susan Santiago and the future projects we're coming out with. So you want to get that ear candy in. We are more than welcome to visit us at SoundCloud, and you will get a nice little treat for a little while. I would say a good 2 hours of music.
Well, you know what? That's something we have in common. I like to put it out there too, and I give them a little treat too. But I guess I'm in a whole nother field. But anyway, I appreciate you being on here with us. Real quick, we're going to be going into your track that you did of the redux of Judy Torres, No Reason to Cry. Now, this is going to be something a little different for the people. Could you give us a little description of how it's going to be different?
Okay, well, my brother and I had, we were talking one day, and we were like, wow, you know what, it would have been nice to do a whole new remix, but not even just a remix of a record. We wanted to do a redux. and the word means born again or new original. And we decided to not even use any of the melodies of the original record. We actually produced a whole new melody to the record. So when you listen to it, the vibe is on a whole different level. It's not considered old school. It's considered, I would say, new school with the touch of old school. But you hear whole new melodies, and we even went one up better. We had a dub, the dub of that record that we reached out to all the editors that we knew, Albert Cabrera, Freddie the Edit. We reached out to Juan Cato, Albie Nieves, Chip Chop, and all friends of mine, and we said, listen, I got a dub. Let's do an all-star dub for this record, and they love the record. Dave the One is also on there. DJ 87, I don't know, the Joey Artura. And we reached out to Carlos Barros, and we also reached out to my boy Omar Santana, but their schedules were tight, so they weren't able to come in on the record. But we actually got about 9 guys on that, and it's an incredible dub to the Redux. So not only did you get a Redux, you got a super dub. And that was a pleasure to do, and I'm pretty sure when people hear it, we've gotten a lot of great feedback on that. And we're going to do the same thing 4 more times. In the next year, we're going to do that same thing that we did with Judy Torres. We are going to do that to 4 more records that people loved from back in the day. And hopefully we can continue to provide music and put out music that people will still love and listen to, and back us up with that.
So what in particular this made you guys decide to go back to the freestyle crowd, the freestyle people?
Well, my brother and I, we were doing some massive projects in hip-hop. We were recording with, like I said, everybody under the sun. And little by little, we started noticing the music that we love, which is the freestyle. We grew up on it. We knew every song. We had every song on vinyl. We started realizing a lot of these guys were putting out questionable production. And the singers they were using were substandard or subpar. Now, I'm not one to tell I'm not one to tell any producer on who to work with and how to work. But why is it that freestyle is the only genre that is acceptable to put a singer out that's singing off key? Or substandard production, very thin synths, mediocre percussion, very thin layered. It's not that full sound that we grew up with, where you could hear Chris Barbosa with Tommy Uzo. They would spend hours on a snare, and that snare would just cut through a record, and it was amazing. And somehow along the way, people were just complacent, and they were like, okay, well, that's what we got to listen to. And we felt that we owed more to the music that we grew up with and gave us so many memories. So my brother and I said, you know what? Let's get back in the ring, and maybe we can light a little fire under most of these other producers who are on that verge of putting out questionable records just to put them out. Maybe we can inspire them to say, you know what? I want to step up my game. The Twins are back. They're putting out quality stuff. They're getting a lot of feedback from that, and people are listening to it. They're asking for that kind of sound. Maybe I can up my game and also take it up one notch, and maybe work with that singer who really does know how to sing. And the ones that don't know how to sing, don't burn their dreams, because I'm not one to tell someone that they can't sing, but maybe they can go back and say, hey, you know what? You need some vocal lessons. 6 months down the road, come back to me. And I guarantee you, if that person really wants to sing in 6 months, they will have improved tenfold. And now you got someone you can work with. Now you got the instrument, like we like to say, you got that vocal instrument. You got that piano, you got the bass, now you got that vocal instrument. You have all the ingredients necessary for a really good, solid, quality freestyle record.
Well, you know I got your back, and we're gonna definitely have you guys on again as you do more wonderful things. Right?
Thank you.
I appreciate you taking your time to spend with us.
No problem.
And we're gonna do this right now. Here's Judy Torres with No Reason to Cry, the Redux. And that was Naisha, my girl, with Heal My Broken Heart. Naya and me have a wonderful relationship. I actually first met her through my brother-in-law, who was a dear friend of hers. Um, and one of her former dancers who's actually passed away. He passed away this past year. Manny, we all love Manny. I want to give him a little shout out. Manny also danced for Saint, and he was very loved by all of us. But Naya and Naya performed at one of my birthday parties when I was doing the lemon tree with Big Al for Freestyle Friday. She also did the freestyle cruise, the first freestyle cruise that I actually attended was with Tasmania Records, with Wendy and Samantha and Joe Zangi. It was really fun. It was a wonderful experience. We went to Mexico. Naya's been very supportful and been a dear friend to me, and I always like to show her a lot of love. Naya's still recording. She's had a wonderful album out not so long ago, and please, if you have the opportunity to go see Naya perform, please do. She's really a wonderful person, and she gets a good show. This next track that we're going to get into in a minute here is by a girl that we all knew back in the days. Big hair. Let me see. I'll give you a few clues. Big hair. I want you. I want. This is the wonderful Shayna, and sure, Shanna. I always say two different ways, so excuse me if I go from one to the other. Anyway, Shanna had I Want You. She had a few music videos out. She had the whole full-length album, which was wonderful. I know a lot of you was wondering, is this girl going to come out with more music and everything back then and whatnot? And she actually did go in the recording studio and completed another freestyle album, which was never released. Tisk, tisk, Shayna. Shana. How dare you? No, we're going to see if we could twist her arm and get her to release that wonderful album that we all want to hear. Sometimes these people do these things after many years. They say, oh, let's throw one for the fans. We're going to have her on the radio show at some point. I'm going to get her on here. But the interesting thing about her is that she turned into a country singer, and I think she's been quite successful doing country music. Now, I don't see how that happens, but I mean, you go from freestyle to country, but hey, stranger things have happened, and actually there's some few country songs that I don't mind so much, and we show you lots of love. Whatever you do, freestyle people and stuff, we know that you have other things that you like to do or whatever like that, or other aspirations, and you might have a little thing for something else. I support you, so give us a little freestyle once in a while, but hey, here she is with her classic, I Want You.
I want you so bad, I need you. It's driving
That last artist was Samantha, Tasmania Records, wonderful Samantha. Now, I know sometimes you want to like put an image to a person, like a face to the person. Samantha is a wonderful girl. She's actually a nurse down there in Florida. She is all tatted up and she is a wild, wild girl. I mean, like a wild, adventurous type of girl, but she was very helpful to me. I must say, a number of years back, I'd say 4 years back, I was going through some health issues and I was really, at a state where I didn't know what to do and whatnot. And Samantha was one of those people who really jumped in there to give advice and to be helpful. Even from a distance, she did that, along with actually a few other people who are freestyle people, but in the medical field too. Jennifer Jimenez's wonderful husband, who is a part of a big musical group, or was a part of a big musical group, was very helpful with me in that sense too. So freestyle people, you always showed me so much love in so many aspects of my life, and Samantha, I do want to acknowledge her for that. And she was also, like as I said before, in that cruise that I was with, Nyasha. Really great person, really a lot of fun, and we hope that Samantha will come out with some more music. Wonderful person. Anyway, going back to freestyle, there is big news in the freestyle music industry. So many things are happening as far as record releases. We have Jill Terrell with new music, Julio Mena with new music. If you all get an opportunity, please go onto YouTube and check out my wonderful friend Edie. Yes, that's Edie, formerly of High Power Records. She has a wonderful music video called "I Stand." The song is excellent, but the music video has a message behind it. Edie is a cancer survivor, and the music video, which also features Ronaldo, the famous Ronaldo, is in the video, is in recognition of cancer survivors, and it's really well made. Artie Rodriguez and Artie Productions, they are the ones who film the video. They do great work. If you are looking to do a music video, please contact Artie Rodriguez. If you don't know how to get in contact with him, contact me and I will help you be put in contact with him. Wonderful job. For all of you who have suffered or have members of your family who suffered through breast cancer or any kind of cancer, this music video is really going to be touching to you, and I hope that you do check it out. And the song is really good. So please support Edie. We are so grateful that she is here with us, still making great music, and that she has survived her battle with cancer. In other news, we have TKA out with a new track with Cynthia. It's called "Let's Get It." It's a Todd Terry remix on there. It's a lot of people doing great stuff. George Anthony, he's got a new album coming out. The Rio Sisters, they also actually have a music video as well, so check that out. And in big news, and this is one I may or may not supposed to be telling you this, but it's been leaked, and it's possible to get a hold of a wonderful album that was never released. Now, we all know what TKA is, but have you ever heard of TKG? Yes, TKG would be Tony Stone, K from TKA, which Tony Stone and K are both from TKA, and George Lamond. Yes, they actually completed a full-length album, which was never released. And from what I understand, the music is absolutely wonderful on that. And it's been leaked that you can purchase it somewhere, so be on the lookout for that. Because if these guys don't release it, what are we going to do? We're going to get the music, right? I'm not trying to be whatever. And I'm definitely not asking you to do anything you're not supposed to do. But let's start twisting some arms and see that they get this album released. It's got 14 songs on it, and it's called A New Day. So it's TKG, A New Day. Let's put the pressure on the guys, or let's do what we got to do to find the music. Hey, the music was meant for us. Okay, that's what I say. The music was meant for us. In the meantime, we're going to go to a wonderful remake song. A lot of freestyle artists have made remakes of classic songs in the pop field. This is an effort put forth by a guy named JJ, and it's from the wonderful George Michael of Wham. Here is his version of Careless Whisper.
Time can
That was Jennifer Rivers with Now That I Found You. Jennifer Rivers, formerly of High Power Records. You know, High Power Records being headed by the wonderful Tony Garcia, Mickey Garcia's brother. Definitely still doing things. They're very popular in Brazil. I think they've been backing up a young lady named Tina Elise right now. High Power Records, I know you can find them on cdbaby.com. And, you know, we've had a lot of wonderful artists coming out of that label. Ronaldo, Peter Fontaine, Sammy Zone, Eye to Eye. I mean, a number of my personal favorites are from off that label. And definitely, I've had some dealings with the wonderful Tony Garcia in the past and had him on when I was doing the television show. I did a special, and him along with Carlos Barrios and Sal Batello and Big Al and MKG. You know, I just had a wonderful program where I had all these producers on, and I think it was pretty historical. If we could ever get that out on some sort of DVD or whatever to you fans, or put it on YouTube, I would definitely be making an effort to do that. Maybe that'll be my Christmas thing to you. Let's see what we could do. Yes, so I have moved on to this Christmas thing. I know a lot of you are, like I said, really trying to knock out getting this gift giving thing and going to the stores and whatnot like that. You know, me, I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this thing this year. You know, bills and everything. You know, I don't know how we do it in America. You know, because all our bills keep on going up, but we still try to do these things for other people, and you know, it's not easy. I know it's not easy for all of us, but I give you all kudos for going out there and doing what you got to do. Right now, here we go with Mary P. Search Within.
Oh,
that last group was Natural. I Want to Know. One of my personal favorites. I know I say this a lot, but yeah, I'm not trying to gas people up. It's just what I do like them a lot. If anybody is in contact with Natural, please put them on to us. We definitely want to have Natural on the radio show. They've had a number of tracks that I really like. You don't have to be a huge, famous star to be on the Freestyle Universe radio show. You just had to put us out some wonderful freestyle, and we're going to acknowledge you and your contribution to the music. Being that I wasn't able to say a few things before, with us being our little hiatus, and so I just wanted to thank you all for tuning in. That's one of the things I'm most thankful for you to tuning in to the Freestyle Universe radio show right here on EmberRadioLive.com. I want to give a special shout out of appreciation and thankfulness. I make the words up. Anyway, to my wonderful producer Pablo for sticking in there through the good and the bad and stuff like that. We've had a little thing of some things that, they happen, and he has stuck there like a trooper. He has been there to support me and Delicious. And, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing right now. And I am extremely appreciative of that. Keep on following us on Facebook, Twitter, all the different various social media forms. Get the word out there on us, and you enjoy your holiday shopping and whatever you got to do. And we'll be back with you next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. live at EmberRadioLive.com. Here's the Freestyle Universe radio show, babies. Bye. Bye.